welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to share with you guys my current favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in 5 months, so I thought I would break that record today by doing a favorites video today. It's called a current favorites video because it's not the end of the month and it's not the beginning of the month as well, so it's just like a random favorites video out of nowhere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I do have quite a number of products, so let's begin. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I have been really obsessed with this Korean beauty brand recently. They sent me products and I've been loving every single one of their products, and that is Vely Vely. So I've done like 2 videos for them so far, and I've done quite a number of blog posts for them. So if you're interested in their products, I'll leave all the links to my blog posts and my previous videos for them in the description box. But yeah, I've been really obsessed with their brand, so I do have quite a number of their products in today's video. I have tried my very best to narrow it down to my absolute favorites. So the very first one is definitely their foundation. This is the H2O Ampoule foundation, and it's also the very first foundation I've tried from them, and I just absolutely love it. They have another foundation which is more suitable for people with oily skin, but surprisingly I prefer this one because I think this one is a lot lighter and it feels more natural, it feels more breathable. The other one is more suitable for like if you have a really long day and you want your makeup to look flawless for the entire day. That one is perfect, but this one is more for like a casual, natural, easy day kind of foundation where you just want a really light to medium coverage and you want your skin to breathe and you don't have to look like perfectly flawless at the end of the day. So yeah, I've been really liking this. It does give me a very slight dewy finish, which I like because I think it makes my skin looks very moisturized. Even though I have oily skin, I feel like it doesn't make my skin look like oily, greasy. It just makes my skin look more plump and supple, and I really like that, and I like the feeling of it, as in I like the light feeling of it on my skin. It blends out really nicely and I love it. So I definitely recommend this foundation if you're looking for something that is not matte and has more of a lightweight texture. So because I am obsessed with that foundation, I really wanted to try more base products from them. So I actually got myself the Vely Vely Aura Glow Cushion, which I bought with my very own money. And I think that just proves how obsessed I am with the brand. So I got this cushion because it's a very popular cushion from Vely Vely, and I just wanted a cushion so when I'm outside I can touch up my foundation with a cushion instead of bringing like a bottle of foundation out. So first of all, I really like the packaging. It just looks so pretty. It is this light gold with pale pink, and the cushion is hot pink in color, which I think looks very pretty, and you guys should know that my favorite color is pink, so this packaging, this entire packaging is just perfect for me. So I really like this foundation, first of all, because it gives me that instant dewy finish look that I am currently obsessed with, and I think it just makes it really easy to achieve that look with just a single cushion, because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to achieve the Korean dewy finish look or Korean glass skin look, and a lot of YouTubers tell you to use like moisturizers, use like some sort of oils, some sort of Vaseline on your skin before applying your foundation. And I think because I have oily skin, I'm not that fond of putting too much moisturizer on my skin or like oils and stuff on my skin, so I think this is a simpler way to achieve that look. So yeah. My next favorite from Vely Vely is their concealer, and this is the I'm Custom Flawless Concealer. I love this concealer because it is in a very good shade for my skin tone. It is light, but I think it's good because it really helps to brighten up my under eye area, which is the place where I apply concealer the most. So I also really like this concealer because of the consistency. It's very easy to blend, it's very creamy and smooth, but at the same time it does a really great job in concealing you know, dark areas as well as my acne spots. Another reason why I have been loving this concealer is the applicator. It's a band like doe foot applicator, and it's quite big, and I think I really like it because it makes it really easy to just cover the entire area of your under eye. So I really like it. My next favorite is eyeshadows, and these are the single eyeshadows from Vely Vely. I have like 5 or 6 of them, but these two are my favorite ones out of all. So the very first one is called Sunset G, and it is a orangey glitter shade, and I use it like every time I have makeup on. Like I have it on right now, I have it on in my previous video, I have it on in my previous video, I have it on for like the entire past like 1 to 2 months. I just really like it. I think it's such a pretty color and so perfect for like spring and summer, and it just makes your eyes look very alluring and mesmerizing, and the glitter is just nice. It's not too crazy or anything. So yeah, I just really like this shade. And the next shade is Champange, which is just a glittery champagne shade, but I've been really liking it because I think the reason why I really like the glitter eyeshadows from Vely Vely is because the glitter is like, they are very glittery but it's not very packed, so it doesn't look too crazy, but it still has that effect. So I really like to use this on my inner eye as well as my lower lash line. I have it on right now. Obviously, it is my go-to inner eye highlight at the moment. The very last product is a lip product, and this is the Vely Vely Water Tint Lip Pumping Duo. So I'm not sure if it's just me or what, but if you watch my videos from like a year ago, you might know that I was obsessed with this lip product from Chosenga 22, and it's called Dual Lip Tint and Gloss. So it's basically a lip tint on one side and a lip gloss on the other, and it looks like 90% or like 99% like this, and now I'm obsessed with this product. But this one is a little bit different because this one is a lip tint on one side and a lip plumper on the other side. So I got this in the shade Raspberry Shot, which is a really bright pink with hints of purple in it, and I really like it. Hot pink is my go-to lipstick shade, so this is just like a little twist of it, and I love it. And the tint is very intense. Like, I think 1 drop is honestly enough for my entire lips. So what I like to do is apply 3 dots and just really dot like on my lips, and then I'll just use my finger and blend everything out, and it really does stay in my lips very well, and it stays on my lips even longer if I use it with the lip plumper. So the lip plumper is also a product that I've been loving a lot. I've been using it in all my videos as well. So yeah, I have it on right now, and I probably had it on my previous video as well. I just love to use this with every single lipstick that I own. It just does such an amazing job at making my lips look more plump and bigger. I feel like I have really thin lips, so I think this really helps boost my confidence about my lips. I don't think it physically makes my lips bigger, even though it does have that tingling effect, but I think it makes it look bigger but not like physically bigger. But yeah, it just makes my lips look so moisturized and so plump and so hydrated, so I really like it. Moving on to skincare product, I have a facial cleanser from Neogen, and this is the Real Fresh Cleansing Stick in green tea. So if you watched my Korean beauty haul from Korea last year, you'll know that I got this from Korea last year, and I haven't actually got the chance to use it until this year when I went to Taiwan. So when I went to Taiwan, I just wanted a cleanser that is easy to travel with, so I thought this stick cleanser will do the job, and I really like this cleanser. First of all, it doesn't make my skin break out, and like every time I travel, I notice that I will always break out, and that really frustrates me a lot. But surprisingly, when I went to Taiwan, I did not break out at all. Like, I didn't have a single pimple popping out, and I wouldn't say it's 100% due to this cleanser, but I think it definitely helped preventing myself from breaking out. And I really like it because it smells so fresh and just smells really great, and I love it. And it's so easy to use. I just put a little bit of water, wet my face, and then I just put it all around my face, and yeah, it's like all going all over the place right now because I'm not sure if you can see, but I have just finished using it. Yeah, the only thing probably, it really runs out quite fast. I do not only use this product, like I have a lot of other cleansers and I alternate them. Once I came back from Taiwan, I only use this like sometimes, and mostly I use this at the gym, so as you can see, it does run out pretty quickly. The next skincare product is also a facial cleanser, which I I'm like nearly finishing, and this is the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. So I got this from cosmetics.com, and I got this because I saw a lot of YouTubers using it, and I think initially I didn't choose this. I chose like another cleanser from Kiehl's, but it was out of stock, so I went for this and I really like it. As you can see, I have nearly finished it. It has a very nice cooling effect and it smells really great as well. I'm not sure what it smells like, but it smells a little bit like minty, and I just really like that minty feeling when it comes to cleansing and like makeup products, I guess. So yeah, I've been really loving this. It foams up really easily with just a little bit of product. Oh yeah, and for this cleanser, after I've washed my face with this, my skin does not feel dry or tight at all. However, for this cleanser, my skin does feel very tight after washing, but it's fine as long as I don't break out, because you know, I have oily skin. So you know, all I gotta do is moisturize, make sure I moisturize after I use any cleansers. I've also featured this cleanser in multiple videos, especially my routine videos, so if you watch those videos, you'll definitely see this cleanser in it. My next favorite skincare product is a moisturizer, and this one is from a Korean brand called iUNIK, and I've been loving this so much because I love the texture of it. It's like a really thick gel texture. Even though this product is suitable for people with dry skin, I have oily skin, and I really like this because it doesn't make my skin feel oily or sticky at all. And because it is a thick gel texture, it blends in really smoothly into my skin, and it just really sits well under makeup. Like, even though I have oily skin, some areas of my face will still flake if my skin is too dry or I didn't moisturize it enough. So when I use this product, I don't see any like flakiness in my skin, and I only use like a pea-sized amount for my entire face, and it does such a great job in keeping my skin feels hydrated. And also, I really like the packaging of it. It comes in a tube, which I love because it makes it very convenient and hygienic to use. So yeah, I really like this product a lot, and I think by now my review of the iUNIK products that I received should be up. So if it's up, I'll link it in the card right over here. So if you haven't watched that yet, you can check it out after this vlog. My very last skincare favorite is a makeup wipe from InnisFree, and it is this one. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it at some point before, like probably 2 years ago, but yeah, I've been really loving this again, and I think it's definitely my favorite makeup wipe ever. Like, I've used quite a lot, and I feel like this is definitely the best one I've used so far, and it has to be the Olive Real Cleansing Tissue. I have used the other one that is like Vely or something, and it's okay, but it's not as good as this one, I feel like. This one has olive oil in it, I think. Yeah, this one has extra virgin olive oil in it, and even though I have oily skin, this feels so moisturizing on my skin, and it doesn't make my skin feels gross or anything. I do rinse my face after I use this, but it just feels very smooth, and it removes every single makeup, and I love it. And you just need like one sheet for your entire face, and yeah, it just does such a great job. I believe I brought this when I went to Taiwan as well, and I think because some wipes are very dry, after you have wiped your face for a while, it just feels very rough and just makes my skin feel very dry as well. But I feel like for this one, because it has olive oil in it, it doesn't really like rub your face too much, so in a sense it feels very gentle, and I just really like it. The makeup wipe that I really do not like, and I feel like it's so dry, is actually one that is very recommended on YouTube, and that is the makeup wipes from Simple Skincare. I got it because a lot of YouTubers were raving about it, and it was out of stock for a really long time in a lot of shops. So once I found it, I bought it because I needed makeup wipes for when I'm at my boyfriend's place. So yeah, I bought it, and it's just the worst makeup wipe I've ever used. It's so dry, and the sheets are like, it has like a little bit texture in it, and it doesn't really work well because it just feels like there's so much friction going on my skin, and doesn't feel good, and it feels very dry, and it doesn't remove my mascara at all. Whereas this one, it removes my mascara like 100%, so that's very good. So my very last favorite is an app, and you guys might think that this is really random, but my very last favorite is Spotify, and I've actually never been into Spotify. Like, I've used it, but mostly when I'm on a computer, because when you use it on your phone you cannot skip songs, you have to shuffle it up, you cannot choose your songs to listen to, and I don't like that. And I'm the kind of person who likes to listen to the same song again and again and again and again, so I feel like Spotify just isn't for me until I bought the 30 days trial. So it's free, and I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase it after my trial is over, because I am just the kind of person who feels like the money is better off somewhere else. But yeah, so far I've been really enjoying the app, and I have a couple of playlists, but my favorite ones are the Korean original soundtrack. I have my own like Korean original soundtrack playlist, and it's funny because I've never watched any of the shows that are in my playlist, but yeah, I've been really loving the songs. They're very like, some are really sad and some are really like happy, and I don't know, I just find it really soothing to listen to before and after work. If you're interested to listen to my Korean OST playlist, I will try and link it in the description box below. I have no idea how to share playlists, but I will try and link it in the description box below. And another thing I've been loving on Spotify is the podcast. I have been listening to podcasts at work, and I feel like it just makes it a lot easier to get along with my work. So I feel like with the podcast, you know, it just makes time pass a lot quicker. And the podcast I've been listening to is called Unsolved Murders, and it gets very frustrating because it's funny because the title of the podcast is Unsolved Murders, which means that none of the murder cases are solved, and it's so annoying because every time they say like, oh, we have this like we have this suspect, and you know, it's 99% this suspect, and then when you think like, oh okay, it's going to be solved, it's unsolved. So it's very interesting, I guess, because I'm also quite interested in things like this. Like, I like thrilling stuff but not like horror stuff, so I think like murder cases are a good choice. So other than murder cases, serial killer cases, or like horror stories, there are also like motivational podcasts to listen to. There's like just a lot of different kind of podcasts, and for me, I just feel like the Unsolved Murders are very thrilling and interesting to listen to, and every time I listen to it, I will just immediately Google like the photo of the person who dies, or like, yeah, the person who's like missing and stuff, and it gets very interesting, you know, it makes work a lot more interesting. So that wraps up my current favorites. I know it's a very random favorites video out of nowhere, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!